I think just to provide people context, we so rarely have a time just to sit down and talk.
Yeah.
That we thought we had some time. We're on vacation, beautiful Smith Mountain Lake, and we thought that we'd take some time and talk with each other about what we're doing, where we came from, how we're thinking about things these days, and be able to put that out for everybody over the next couple of months, maybe. We'll see how long this goes. It could be a lot of content. So how do you want to start?
Always. Let's see. I'm gonna look at my questions.
Mhm.
So I think I'd like to just talk a little bit about where you came from and how you really feel that you can most valuably serve the equestrian community. I I want to hear that in a summary.
A summary, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what good I am
I
at
know.
those. um, I think I'll share with you what I'm thinking these days, because if you talk to me 6 or 9 months from now, it may be really different. I don't know. It tends to shift and change and grow over time. But I would say that where I am right now, there's a combination of background things. So I spent, I've wanted to be involved in horses from the time I could talk, pretty much. My did not come from a horsey family. My parents did let me start riding when I was 10, so that makes it 48 years now I've been involved in horses. I've done some competitive things over the years, but my choices, when I've been faced with choices about whether to, make horses my profession, um, or move in a different way, I've always chosen the academic route. And for a long time, that was a point of not so much regret but sadness for me. Um, but as I finished my doctorate, as I got out in the world, as I started my psychology practice and then the sports psychology practice, I realized a couple of things. I realized that there's tremendous value in the professional equestrian community for uh, a growth in learning and understanding how people tick and how we can enhance performance.
Mm-hmm.
So that's working with people who are trying to perform and compete in what we would think of as equestrian sport. But what I also realized, which has been the core of my work actually over the last 20 years or so, is that um, there's a tremendous need as well for the everyday rider. And when I say that, I don't mean people who don't compete um, solely. There's people who compete, there's people who don't compete. Um, but there's a huge equestrian community that aren't worried just about tweaking their game in a competition, but want to be either the best horseman or horsewoman they could be, or they're struggling with injuries, some sort of trauma, challenges with their horse, roadblocks that they meet along the way, or they're struggling internally with themselves, either something directly related to their horses or not. So it might be, fear of their horse, or it might be, the challenge about that they struggle with, that thing we see all the time about, where's the line with being loving and giving horses choices and needing to be firm, for example, is something that I think we all struggle with. Um, and what I've realized is that the thing that I do best, if there is a thing I do best, is that I bring together ideas and perspectives, and rather than being a specialist, I'm somebody that can bring a broad perspective, which is really, really helpful to equestrians in general in all of those different things, right? Rather than just focusing on elite athletic performance.